MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Bob Feller is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. He will lead this one off today. Now the payoff pitch home. Right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. Now he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Trammell gets his lead at first, nobody out. Got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box now, Al Kaline. Hernandez at second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Jack Morris, a native of Minnesota, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Digging in, Kenny Lofton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
Batting second, the shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
At the plate, Omar Vizquel. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, after back-to-back singles right here in the top of the first inning, this team is in prime position to jump out to an early lead and be the aggressor today.
So now to the plate, Larry Doby. 3-2 to the Indian center fielder. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting fourth.
Coming to the plate now, Jim Thome. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Second and third here, one man out. Outside and a full count, 3-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem is that I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Ramirez. And the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. The 1-1. Forkball close, but it's 2-1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
3-1 to him now. 2 out here and a runner at second. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. New inning set to get underway. And here comes the Georgia Peach, Ty Cobb. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
This is on the ground over to first. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting first, the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Now to the plate, Jonathan Schoop. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now here it comes. Jeimer Candelario waits on deck. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Luplow is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Jeimer Candelario.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next it'll be Jeimer Candelario. The 1-1 home. It's a fastball that misses.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he fouls this one off. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. He loses him on ball 4.
Batting in, the right fielder, Jordan.
Digging in now, Jordan Luplow. The 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Austin Hedges. Popped him up. Rogers is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 7, Kenny Lofton.
Stepping in, Kenny Lofton. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Two and 1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Hernandez is on his way home. 1 run is scored. Here's a 2nd runner around 3rd. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
At the plate now, Omar Vizquel. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
ground ball sent back up the middle. Trammell brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Indians 3 and the Tigers nothing. Leading off the inning, C.J. Cron, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. He gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Into the box, Victor Reyes. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
There's ball 4.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 34.
So striding in, Jake Rogers. Runners on first with 1 down. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now a move over to first. Three-two pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. He's got a great opportunity here to get his club right back into the ballgame with 3 men on. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
The right fielder, number 6, Al Kaline.
So stepping in, Al Kaline, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here now the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So stepping in, Ty Cobb, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. And the tying run is in to score from third.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Here's the 1-1.
That's a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lofton is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But they're able to claw their way to 3 runs in the inning without the benefit of a hit. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So coming to the plate, Larry Doby, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now.
The first baseman, number 25, Jim Thome.
Striding in for the Indians, Jim Thome. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 out, nobody on. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. Popped him up. Scope waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. We played 3, and our score 3-3. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Jeimer Candelario. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, C.J. Cron. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 22, Victor Reyes.
Standing in, Victor Reyes. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. 3 runs on just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Through 3.5, we're all even at 3 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he's safe. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. So now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove, and he'll reach first safely.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
To the plate now, Jordan Luplow, fouled away. None out, runners at first and second. Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. So with a couple of men on and one out in the inning now, let's turn to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Digging in, Austin Hedges. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, this one's going to upset him for a little bit. You make the pitcher work the way he did right there, and that's the end result. That one sticks with you for a while.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Kaline will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Number 7, Kenny Lofton.
Into the box now, Kenny Lofton. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame.
With that base hit right there, D-Roll, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
At the plate, Omar Vizquel. And that misses 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now a swing and a routine ground ball for Alan Trammell. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. We played 4. It's now 4-3 Cleveland. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to hit is the catcher, Jake Rogers. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
At the plate now, Alan Trammell. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Rogers rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score, and the Tigers have drawn even. It's a 4-4 game.
The third baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
In now, Miguel Cabrera. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Throw over to first, back in standing. swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Stepping in now, Al Kaline. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Four runs, only 3 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Set. Here's the 3-1.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Three-two pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Now batting. The center
So
fielder.
it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And here comes the Georgia Peach, Ty Cobb. A runner on first with 2 away. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
So now to the plate, Jonathan Schoop. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The set and the 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Here's the 3-1, and he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
The batter, the designated hitter,
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He went down on strikes last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Tigers get just the 1. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Ready for another shot now, Larry Doby. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch.
At the ball.
Did get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Coming to the plate now, Jim Thome. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fifth inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Now that's popped up. Cabrera has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ramirez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez. Runner at first here, 1 man out. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
2 balls and a strike now. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Francisco Lindor connects for a 2-run home run. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 6-4.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's a 2-run lead now. It's 6-4. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Luplow has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 22, Victor Reyes.
Now in the box, Victor Reyes. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Line drive base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Aaron Savali will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Aaron Savali.
Into the box, Jake Rogers. Drilled on the ground to short. Vizquel brings it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop, Alan Trammell.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alan Trammell. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Savali has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speed.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
To the plate now, Miguel Cabrera. Count even at 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He stays alive, still 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Tigers strike for a run on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Indians 6 and the Tigers 5. Ivan Nova will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Ivan Nova.
Now batting, Jordan Luplow. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Taken in by Scope. 1 away.
The catcher, number 17, Austin Hedges.
Digging in once again, Austin Hedges. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Cobb is there. 2 gone.
The batter, the left fielder, Kenny Lofton.
At the plate, Kenny Lofton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Now at the plate, Al Kaline, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 1-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. Quick check on that tying run at first. Just keeping him close. Three-two pitch. This is skied into short left center. Vizquel is calling for it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and into bat next it'll be Jeimer Candelario. The 1-1 home. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
2 out here and a runner at second. And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
Ready with the payoff pitch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Hit back up the middle. And that's a base hit as the run will score to tie our ball game at 6 apiece.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Standing in now, C.J. Cron. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch, and we are all even at 6 apiece. So striding forward now, Omar Vizquel. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, outside.
High in the air out to center field. Cobb is right there, 1 down.
Up next for Cleveland, the center fielder, Larry Doby.
Now at the plate, Larry Doby 0 for 2 for him to this point. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that, a lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
At the plate now, Jim Thome. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Standing in, Jose Ramirez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around it?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Francisco
Ready to take his hacks again, Francisco Lindor, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Matthew Boyd takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 48, Matthew Boyd.
Into the box now, Jordan Luplow. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
4 runs here in this half inning. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. And the payoff pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Into the box now, Austin Hedges, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A little roller toward the hole. Scooped up. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. But it'll come a little late as the Indians put up 4 thanks to the grand slam. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Indians 10 and the Tigers 6. Striding in, Victor Reyes. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Number 99 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 99.
Into the box, Jake Rogers. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. And he struck him out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Next up for Detroit, Alan Trammell. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Hernandez at second. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Tigers failed to make any noise as the lead holds at 10-6. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Kenny Lofton. Now the 1-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2, swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
In now, Omar Vizquel. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
D-Roll, this is the kind of guy, he doesn't really scare you as a pitcher because he's not a home run hitter, but somehow, some way, he always seems to get the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah, he's going to make you earn it, Dan, no doubt about it. He stays within himself. He doesn't try and do too much. One of those quality guys that walks through the clubhouse door every day. You know exactly what you're getting.
Stepping in now, Larry Doby. Yanked fouled off to the right. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. Another 2-2 offering. Little chopper back to the mound. Fielded cleanly. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tomei.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jim Thome. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Here's the 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. One left for the Tribe as the lead holds at 10-6. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Miguel Cabrera, and they'll need him to get something going here. The 1-1 home. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The right fielder, number 6, Al Kaline.
Striding into the box, Al Kaline. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
To the plate now, Ty Cobb. He pulls this one into right, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jonathan Gill.
Last breath for the Tigers. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
10-6, the final score in this game. The Cleveland Indians jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Aaron Savali gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame for the victorious Cleveland Indians: 10 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Tigers, 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ballgame: 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.